What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here at the St. Louis Regionals, here with 5th place. What's your name and what you play, man?
Hayden Baker. I played Pendulum Magicians.
Alright, man, let's get in there. Get into this profile.
I played 3 copies of Astrograph Sorcerer, because this card with Wavering Eyes is ridiculous.
You ain't wrong.
Because even if you search this off Wavering Eyes, you can still play it at resolution, because cards were destroyed. And then you can search one of the cards that was destroyed. You can search a second copy of it. We got 3 copies of Double Iris Magician, because this is probably one of the more important ones, because this card can search your Pendulum graph cards, and you need those to keep up pressure and provide and to just blow up your opponent's cards with time.
Yeah.
You got 3 copies of Black Fang, because this weakens big monsters like Crystal Wing. Drop it to 15. It's not big of a threat then.
Yeah.
And then its effect when it dies, you can get a Dark Spellcaster back. So basically you can get almost your entire deck back. You got 3 Harmonizing. I know a lot of people are cutting it to 2, but I like it because it's literally just a 1-card
Synchro Summon.
1-card Synchro Exceed.
Yeah.
Basically 13 cards in my extra deck it can make.
Yeah.
Just by itself. 3 Purple Poison. This is your #1 low scale. You always... A lot of time you want to have him in scales. Today I never really put him in scales that often. I don't think I really used him too much today. But he is super good, so you want to play 3. And then 1 White Wing. This card, I never liked this card for the longest, because I never liked its attribute. The only good thing I liked about this card was its scale. I never liked anything else.
Low scale.
But Taylor Mosley over here he told me to play it and put Zark in my extra deck. I summoned Zark twice, and both times it's pretty good.
Broken.
And I played 3 Wisdom Eye.
God cards.
Because this card, you just get any of your, it's any scale.
Yeah.
Any scale at all. And this card is
Stratos on crack.
Yeah.
It's a Pendulum Stratos. Weird.
Search. Basically, this searches the card that is any scale.
Yeah, that card should not have went to 3.
Probably shouldn't have.
That was a mistake.
2 Oath Dragon. Because this lets you recycle your extra deck, and that's pretty important in Link format.
Yeah.
So, I like this card at 2. 1 Perform POW Pendulum Sorcerer.
Yeah.
This card lets you pop your Double Iris turn 1 to get your Pendulum Graphs, and if you had it summon Joker that turn, if you didn't use your normal summon, you could normal summon Joker alongside him.
Yeah.
And then get your search then. I'm taking this card out. Dragon Pulse. It was not good. It was not good. Even as a low scale, no, it's coming out.
So
I never used its Pendulum effect. I don't think I ever summoned it or even used it once. It just sat in my deck. 3 Miss Valley Apex Avian.
The big KFC chicken.
Yeah, this card. Basically, if you summon it turn 1, it's a free negate.
Yeah.
Your opponent has to play around it. They can't just play without playing around it.
Yeah.
3 Dual Slides. Because this searches a lot of cards in the deck. It searches Pendulum Sorcerer, any of your Pendulum Graphs, the Double Iris Magician, and it also searches your Pen Call. So it's pretty good. And then we got 3 of this. This card, sadly I never played a mirror match, so I never got to trigger the 3 or 4 effect. So I never got the 3 or 4 effect. Triggered all. I never triggered it, and my opponent never triggered it because I never played Magicians.
Yeah.
So.
But just in case.
Yeah. 1 star. I found 2 bricks super hard. If you drew 2, it was really bad. And then we got 1 Pin Call, because with 3 Wavering Eyes, you only want to play 1.
Yeah.
You don't want to see them both in the same hand. 2 Time Pin Graph, because this card lets you play during your opponent's turn. It's one of the few cards that does, because this deck, it more triggers off your opponent destroying your cards, and then they get effects. But this lets you do something during your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
And then you got 1 Warning. I never used it.
It's just there.
It's just there.
Masterpiece out, baby.
Yeah. Should I go to my extra?
Yeah. Was that the main deck? How many cards were in the main?
40 card main deck.
Alright, for sure.
So it was pretty good.
You can do side or extra, whatever you want.
Alright. For side deck, 3 Zappion, because I'm too poor to afford Ash Blossom.
The card's godly though.
The card, Zappion, I never cited this. Never. And then the Kaiju engine. This was ridiculous with 1 card in my extra deck. So we'll get to that, but
for sure.
The Kaiju engine was ridiculous all day. 2 Ghost Ogre, hand traps, 1 Maxi. I was predicting a lot of Draco, so I didn't want to main this and just have like a dead card against Draco. Or it's like if it's Invoke Draco, oh, I only get 1 draw off the invocation, so it's I didn't want to.
He makes final decisions.
2 systems down because.
ABCs everywhere.
ABCs. I never actually played ABCs, but I did play a Cosmo matchup. So, we got 2 Cosmic for Draco.
For sure.
1 Regeki. It's Regeki. You have to play Regeki.
You ain't wrong.
At least in main or side. And then we got, for Link Monsters, we got 1 Decode. That's it. He points down. He helps you. He actually helps a lot when you go to OTK.
Yeah, because you can get that big boost.
Yeah, and he provides 2 of your extra monster zones. 1 Zark.
God cards.
I never played this because I never liked White Wing until Taylor Mosley made me put it in. So I'm like, fine, I'll put it in.
Want to use some games though.
Alright, now on to Synchros. I summoned it twice. Then on for Synchros, I have 1 Beals. Summoned it once. It got Clearwing Fast Dragoned. 1 Igniser, never. 1 Omega, once. 1 Enlightenment Paladin, made it once. 1 Supreme King Clearwing, because this card, when you Synchro Summon him, it Regekis your opponent's board, and then whenever, and it has an effect similar to Construct of destroying a monster at battles.
Yeah.
But it burns for the monster's attack, so that card's super good. Got 1 Supreme King Dark Rebellion, because I love this card, especially with Kaijus, because you give your opponent a Kaiju, like preferably the 33 one, summon this dude, attack into it, use its effect, detach a material, take its attack.
Oh snap.
So you reduce its attack to 0 and then you gain the attack.
Oh, that's godly.
I did that against the Cosmo player. Game 3, all he did was summon Tin Can Pass. I went Kaiju, summon this. I had 2 Jokers behind him, so I hit him with 58 and then 2 18s, which is
that's broken.
Trapeze Magician works with him actually, because he holds on to the attack until the end of the turn.
Oh yeah.
So you use Trapeze to make him double attack.
Yeah, that's good.
So now you have, like, most of the time it's gonna be minimum 4K, 5K.
Yeah.
Beat stick that can attack twice. It's pretty good. You can only do that with Deco Talker though, but which still you can bust this card out easy.
Yeah.
Topia package. It was good. 1 Time Star. You have to play this because it's Magicians. I only like 1 because I only felt 1 was necessary. I never needed the second too bad. So I've been thinking about 1, putting this more than 1, but I'm keeping it at 1 for right now. 1 Tornado. This lets you play during your opponent's turn by popping a purple poison to pop a card they have.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
good.
yeah, or it just clears back row.
Yeah.
1 Castell. It's Castell. I never made it though. So yeah. 1 Dwellers for Dracos. Never made it.
So.
I almost made it against Cosmos, but I ended up not.
Yeah, I guess you didn't need it, huh?
Yeah, no.
So any shoutouts you want to give, man?
Shoutouts to Mike Schultz.
Hey.
He drove me up here.
So.
Shoutouts
Anybody
to
else?
Yeti Gaming.
Yeti. Hey. Subliminal messaging.
Subliminal messaging.
Anybody else, man?
Taylor Mosley for telling me to put
Hey, for sure that shout out. Alright, man. Well, congrats on getting 5th place, and thanks for the deck profile, man.
Yep.